Questions for Coach?
Certainly a terrific win for our team. I thought we played outstanding. Always helps when you make shots, and we started the game extremely well. Obviously, last time we played, we did not make shots, so it evened out a little bit today. Just pleased with the way our guys guarded. I thought we sustained it defensively on both ends for the full 40 minutes, and it's just good to get another road win. So excited about it and trying to get ready for the next one. Questions for us?
Yeah, Brad, how pleased were you to see him come out?
Chase.
Oh,
questions
Chase, I'm
for
sorry.
Chase.
Yeah.
My bad, Chase.
You're right. Go to him
Chase,
first.
how pleased were you to see you guys come out and make 9 of your first 10 shots?
Yeah, it's definitely great. Like Coach said, when we start off making shots, and we guarded well to start. And I think that, it kind of threw them off balance a little bit. And then, they went on a run for a little while, but then we got right back into it. But, when we start that well, I don't think anybody can really beat us when we're playing that well on offense and defense.
Chase, I was just curious, you coming back to Atlanta, probably your last time maybe playing in the city, did that fire you up a little bit more for this game?
No, I mean, I go into every game with a mindset of, going out, to win and play my hardest. But, coming here, I had a lot of family and friends here, watching me. So it was good to play well in front of them and get the win. But, I'm a competitor, so I'm ready for every game.
Chase, your second half was really reminiscent of your game against Miami when you just exploded. Tonight you had 11 points, about 6.5 minutes. And you really shot the ball well today. It seems you're finding your confidence. How can you speak on that? Second half of the season is going really well.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just, believing in myself, trusting in myself, the work that I put in, each day in and day out. And also, my coaches believing in me. They never wavered. They always believed in me throughout this whole season. And, and thankful to my teammates, too. They've been keeping me up. And, now I'm here in the second half of the season. I'm going to keep playing well and, keep driving this team forward.
Chase, you guys had 21 assists tonight. Your first 20 assist game in a long time for you guys. Was it an emphasis to get the other guys going? I think you guys have four scores in double figures tonight.
I wouldn't say it was an emphasis on that. I think, when we shoot it this well, we're going to get a lot of assists. We move the ball well, got a lot of guys that can make shots. So, when we're on and we're hitting, we can have plenty more games with 20 assists. So, we just plan on keep hitting shots like this.
Any more questions for Chase?
Excuse me. Hey, Chase, I'll ask one. It's Trevor from TigerNet.com. Ian was 3 for 4 from the arc tonight. He's had a great three-point percentage all season, but rarely shot. I think that's the most he's made or taken in a game. How much have you counseled him last couple of years on his technique, his fundamentals?
I mean, I think I really haven't been on about his fundamentals. That's kind of coach's job. I'm the one that gives him confidence. Lets him know that he can shoot those. When they're kind of playing off of him, trying to take away our bigs, our 5-man in the middle. He can get that shot whenever he wants. So I was glad to see him hit those tonight. I think it'll give him confidence going forward too.
Last one here in the front.
Chase, you guys have had 4 losses this year by 1 point, heartbreaking, especially against NC State, and you seem to respond in the next game. What's taking place in practice caused you guys to respond?
Yeah, I mean, I think, Coach has been on us about, just being competitive and, having that competitive fight, each night in and each night out. And we've had some that haven't gone our way, and, you can't really harp on that. You got to get on to the next game. And so, practice-wise, we've just been competing and, trying to go at each other and make sure that we're ready for the next game.
All right. Thanks, Chase.
Good job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, questions for Coach?
Yeah, Brad, kind of playing off what he just said there about coming back after a tough loss to get that start. How big was that for the psyche of the team, you think?
Yeah, it was. We've had some heartbreaking losses, certainly. These guys the first time, and Virginia, and then NC State. And, I'm proud of our group. Our group has responded. I really challenged them on Monday. We had a very difficult film session, and I challenged our older guys, and it's such a long season. I think that it's basketball is so long that it's hard to play well all the time, and it's hard to not get distracted as players and teams and to get down. And I kind of really just try to get our guys to think back to November and early December and just remember the joy that we were playing with. And, you know, I used in every huddle tonight, we just said spirit, like team spirit, because we were just trying to get back to our team spirit, just that feeling that we had. We didn't play great basketball every game in November and December. In fact, we won that tournament against UAB and Davidson and didn't play well in some games. But we had such good camaraderie and spirit and energy that it carried us. And I think sometimes through the length of a season, you get wounded and then people get distracted. They get a little upset and disgruntled or whatever, or distracted, and you lose some of that. And so we just tried to get back to how we felt in November and December. And I think my older players did a really good job of making that happen tonight.
Coach, kind of on Chase Hunter, fifth-year player. You've talked about it a lot. He's battled injuries, adversity.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember watching him as a freshman, and he doesn't look anything like he does today. Now, what's kind of the testament to his progress 5 years
Yeah.
later?
Obviously, that's our whole Clemson grit motto, is just hanging, you know, passion and perseverance toward a long-term goal and sustaining, continuing to believe in yourself and working through it, not giving in. And I think Chase has done that throughout his career, and it's probably taken a little longer than we all would have liked or hoped, but, man, I'm proud of him. These last couple of years, he's played really high-level basketball. Tonight he was fantastic. He was the best player on the floor. Some of the defensive plays that he made in the second half, and some of the defense that he has played in the last month. He didn't play quite as well against State, but, I mean, he's in some of these road wins, he's been terrific. And I'm just really, really proud of him, the confidence that he's gained. And when he plays like he did tonight, we're a whole nother team. You know, he's grown through the program, and that's what this is about. As coaches, that's what we're trying to do.
Phil in the back.
Oh, thank you. Brad, the shooting will get the headlines, but I got to believe the 24% defense in the second half will let you sleep easier tonight?
Yeah, we've had trouble at times defending as well as we need to. You know, the last 10 minutes against State, we played very poorly defensively. We were, you know, okay in the first half, average probably. Then for the next 10 minutes of the second half, we were fantastic, and then we had a lull, and that's a little bit how we've played at times this year. And so just getting our team to sustain defensively and compete for the full 40 minutes. You know, we have some weaknesses that our guys really have to stay focused on, and tonight they were terrific. And I thought they followed our game plan very well, and they just continued to play with great effort throughout the full 40 minutes.
How much did it help early for PJ and Ian to show off their versatility and knock down those threes?
Yeah, we knew going into the game that those shots were going to be open. They were packing things in the paint a lot. And, you know, we just told our guys, rhythm shots. If you got rhythm shots, be shot ready. You know, we have confidence in our players to shoot those shots, and certainly it's great to see Ian take a few more because he's more than capable. So, yeah, getting off to starts like that, it's kind of how we started against North Carolina on the road. There's no question that gives your team a little shot in the arm. You got a little extra pep in your step on defense. You know, makes you feel pretty good, and certainly we built off that start the rest of the way.
Got time for a couple more.
Brad, this is Larry Williams. Just curious, what did you see or feel out of your team to cause you to sort of remind them of the spirit that was present early in the season and try to revive them?
Yeah, just you know, you just kind of you just get a feel. You've been around your guys, and we obviously I think we'd won 3 out of 3 in a row maybe leading into that game. So it wasn't like we were in a terrible place, but you know, we've had a hard time just continuing to build and play at the level. And I think, you know, occasionally you get distracted and you lose a lead or two, and we've lost a couple leads. And I think just during a long season, you know, guys get mad at different things. Guys get mad at the head coach. Guys have stuff going on in their lives. Guys are, you know, tired of practicing. I mean, it's just a hard long season, and you're going to have ups and downs, and it's kind of reminding them that we're a lot closer to the end than you realize. And it's also reminding them that, you know, we aren't the 10-1 team. Right now I guess we're 8-7 in the ACC. And, you know, you better stop believing that you're the 10-1 team. We got to get better, and we need to finish the ACC season the right way. And, you know, we've got to play a little bit better in our league, and I think some of that is a credit to our league. I think our league is much better than people want to give it credit for. Georgia Tech's a good example. If they're good enough to beat some of the better teams in our league, and then beat Mississippi State non-conference, like, I just think our league is really pretty good. And if you don't play really well for the full 40, you get beat, and we're a prime example of that.
Last one right here.
Coach, we already know what happened with DJ Horn last game. It exploded on offense, but last time you played Tech, 73% of the points you gave up were against guards. In that Monday film session, you said a tough film session. How much of that was focused not only on defense, but guard defense as well?
Most of it was focused on defense. In fact, about 98% of it. Obviously, the NC State last 10 minutes, and then some stats were brought up to our guys about our ACC defense. And it's not like it's the first time it's happened. But the coach finally got to a point where we need to be a little more aggressive in our presentation of how we're going to talk about this. And we've got to respond. And I needed to challenge my guys a little bit. And they responded great. I mean, I thought they would. But, you know, it's hard. These kids need to hear the truth. And sometimes they need to know, as much as we love them and care about them, that they can do more. And, you know, a little bit of that we needed reminding. And it was everything, our habits, our effort, our attitude. And it's not like we were in a terrible place or anything like that. But, you know, it's hard to have a really good season. And we've had a really good start, but we got to have a really good finish to make it a really good season, make it memorable. And it's almost reminding them of that more than anything. It's just making sure that they realize they have a chance to do something special and they don't want to have any regrets. They want to really stick with it. And we know each other enough now. We know what we're about. Let's finish the right way. So,
All right.
thanks everybody.